Today we are visiting the Palace of Versailles. We will be touring the interior rooms, including the famous Hall of Mirrors, as well as exploring the beautiful gardens.
Good morning. Good morning. So, day two for our adventure in Paris. Plan for the day is the
Versailles?
Palace of Versailles. So we have a bit of a trip to get there. We're basically following the signs to get the train. And yeah, we'll see you there.
I made it in windy Versailles.
We arrived at the Palace of Versailles around 9 a.m. Our entry ticket was for the 10 a.m. slot, so we decided to have a look at the upper part of the gardens before going inside. As you can see, it pays to arrive early. We basically have the garden all to ourselves.
We had to take the baby out.
It's getting cold and it's getting wet.
As soon as our time slot opened, we made our way inside. We grabbed an audio tour and got started. Keep in mind that there is a lot of ground to cover. The palace is massive, so make sure to allocate enough time to go through it at your own pace. The audio tour is very helpful to understand the history behind the palace, and it will guide you through the rooms and understand their importance. We're not going to include footage from every room in the palace. No spoilers here, that's up to you to explore them. But these are a few of our favorite ones, including, of course, the famous Hall of Mirrors. All this walking around among all these riches, we worked up an appetite. Luckily, there is an Angelina cafe inside the palace itself. Very convenient. Angelina is actually a famous French tea room. Since we wanted to lunch, we went for the croque monsieur and a club sandwich, followed by their exclusive Antoinette, of course, and the strawberry cheesecake. After lunch, we went back outside to continue the gardens. As you can see, the weather has improved since this morning. Keep watching till the end for our important tip on the best way to walk around the gardens.
Hello, update.
Hello. So we just finished the tour of the palace. Had something to eat at Angelina, and next we are going to do a walk to the extensive gardens of the Palace of Versailles.
Hopefully we don't get lost.
Yeah.
So far it looks extravagantly amazing.
So now we'll cue in some clips with different shots from the garden.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Taking a break. What do you think of the gardens?
So far, I mean, they're very pleasant to walk around. Some fountain shows here and there. Very nice.
In addition to the main gardens, you can also walk to other attractions within the palace grounds. These are the Grand Trianon, which was the king's getaway from court, the Petit Trianon, which was the queen's getaway from court, and the Queen's Hamlet, which was Marie Antoinette's own village and working farm. This here is the Grand Trianon, which was built by the kings of Versailles to give themselves a more intimate space, away but still close to the palace. It was originally known as the Marble Trianon because of its pink marble panels on the facade and the peristyle colonnaded gallery. Inspired by the Hall of Mirrors, this is the mirror room where the king would hold council. The original furniture was lost during the Revolution. What you see here is Napoleon's refurbishment. And of course, Gabriel here is making his case that every home should have its own billiards table. Walk further up and you will reach the Petit Trianon. Marie Antoinette, who had trouble adapting to life in Versailles, was gifted the small palace by the king. Marie Antoinette would spend much of her time here, and you could easily understand why. She commissioned landscape gardens and a hamlet of cottages. This is by far the most peaceful corner in Versailles.
We found the Temple of Love.
Yay!
So cute.
That's it.
This would be a good place to stop, take it all in, and bust out any snack, or in our case, leftover macaroons from La Durée.
La Durée.
It is said that Marie Antoinette desperately craved a village of her own and was fascinated with rural life, so she built her own village. She would visit to enjoy the charms of country life, and no one was allowed to visit her while here without her permission. Talk about an introvert's dream. After this sort of excursion on the side, you can walk back to the main gardens and continue on your route. Certain areas in the garden have background music playing, which truly make you feel like a royal walking in your garden.
That's a wrap on Versailles.
Yes. It was very enjoyable.
Bring your best walking shoes.
Absolutely, I need to walk a lot. But yeah, I think the passport buy was weird. We see a lot of stuff.
Important tip: get the garden's map and follow the recommended walking paths.
Yeah.
It has hidden must-see fountains. They were definitely worth seeing. So
So that's
make
a
sure
wrap
you
from
do that.
Versailles.
Yeah. Back to the city of Paris.
Yeah. To you.
As someone who enjoys anything to do with royal family history, this was one of my favorite places to visit. The gardens are just majestic, and I truly hope that this video can do them justice in capturing their beauty. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope you continue to join us in the upcoming Paris videos.